live in fear.
You should-
You should live in fear of Cappy just showing up and cleaning you out.
Cappy will storm your local. You see my man's shoes, like in questions, like a little picture here, but like, not only does he got drip, like he's got some amazing G-Notes there, I just want to say it, but they're just so good, they're like, the flares, man's got style. Dark Academia, for sure.
Dark.
You guys need to learn what that is, alright? You know, it's Dark Academia is a good style. Yeah. Right.
So this matchup is notoriously very
That's
difficult for Falco because Marth has a lot of options for take laser. Like, just being able to
Yeah,
nair, and then if you get hit by laser, you just get a fair out. It's kind of
yeah,
crazy.
for sure. Yeah.
So
I like just kind of as a Marth, I love doing like advancing sort of really. I just love a good power shield. Like,
good power shield.
yeah, just a good power shield. You know. Sometimes it's the little things that really get you going. I'm curious to see how like this matchup goes actually, because I think Question's got like this really interesting Marth. You know, X match neutral for like, and but I think Frenzy's really good at like, you know, we saw in the King Boo set, King Boo, that he's really good against like aggressive playstyles. I think.
Yeah, like he's spacing so well around like every nair, which I think is so important.
Yeah.
And he's also not like jumping the gun. Like if Question like nairs, and even if Frenzy avoids it and it whiffs, he sort of like just takes a second, doesn't just like
Yeah.
shoot in and get taken advantage
No,
of.
yeah.
Which is kind of important 'cause sometimes when you're in a whiff punish Andy like me, you see Marth nair and you're like,
Oh, woo, woo.
you start thinking about grab,
Yeah, yeah. You're like,
then I run in and die.
I'm gonna use that against you next time.
Nice. It's a hard to edge guard Marth as Falco, but Frenzy is like doing a really good job basically, executing on like the Marth killer flow chart. Oh, that was actually so nasty. Like barely spacing outside that there, and then nearly getting in the wave dash forward shine.
I think when I can struggle in this matchup is like when Falco's can really do well like calling out like Marth's sort of like non-grab options. So like Dante gets beat by Dare like badly, you know, like you can't CC that, like you just get blown up like as soon as like Falco comes in with Dare. High five. But like,
Oh, nice. Upper was
You
kind of
could-
clean there.
oh yeah, it was really good over there.
What were you saying?
Oh yeah, but like I think your big tools, like from Marth's side, is like your nair and like, you know, just power shield really to get lasers. Because like as soon as you power shield a laser and it gets back like onto Falco, you just get so much of that one grab that it's just so worth it. But sometimes you can just like nair or just jump over lasers, and that can work as well.
Oh, that's what you want. That was mad. They're going over shine grab or going over shield grab.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Dare's just so good in this matchup.
Frenzy's
Like,
defense was nasty. I don't know if he knew Randall was there. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because he like instant jumped off Randall.
I bet he knows.
He definitely knows the timings.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, isn't that
And if you want to know the timings, metafy.gg/frenzy.
right? Oh,
That's
so
the
good
only
for
way.
Frenzy just then.
Yeah, that's nasty. People have
Nasty.
taken Frenzy to Yoshi's, but I swear every time I see a Frenzy clip, it's on
It's on
Yoshi's.
Yoshi's. It's on Yoshi's.
Probably because people worse than him have taken him here and then he farms them.
Yeah. I just, yeah. I would never pick this stage.
I just
like-
realised, like, no
Actually,
FD.
no, yeah,
No FD. Damn. Is
Yeah.
friend like that's actually kind of crazy. I guess like he just doesn't want to play like a long vertical or a long horizontal game with Frenzy, which makes sense because Frenzy was doing such a good job of spacing out of like
Could be a
his Marth
confidence thing,
tools.
you know, because like sometimes like when you
Oh,
want
I'll take laser F
you know, if you know you're gonna lose another game, you kind of it's nice to have FD as like a clutch. And to be fair, it might just be that Frenzy's like laser game is just so good that you kind of don't want to give him all that space on FD. Because I think sometimes that's the issue. Like you get a lot of like, yeah, you get like the chain grabs and all the like, you know, coast to coast combos, but Sometimes you just get blown up just by like lasers.
Yeah, it's like FT's one of those stages, they're one of those counter picks where it's like it's great until it isn't. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, it's really great,
yeah.
and then Marth loses the lead, and suddenly he's getting like camped
Yeah,
like across
yeah,
stage.
Yeah. Like sometimes
wow,
I'm
really
actually
late.
like hesitant to like pick FD myself against Falcos, like because of that. Sometimes I will kind of like go to Fountain sometimes, like something that will like screw up with their timings, or like because you can use platforms to sort of get like the vertical on like on the lasers, and this personal thing, but like because the platforms change in level, you kind of have like almost inbuilt mix up with your height. Oh, here we go. Yeah, FD.
FD, this is the classic.
FD.
Oh,
Yeah,
classic.
this is what I was thinking. Like, so you want to you don't want FD as like a crutch. No, sorry, you want like something. You want to be able to use it when you need it, kind of thing. Because sometimes like it's really good to get your momentum back when you're like down like this.
Frenzy is actually just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
When you're going for like Marth Killer into ledge dash, like punish on stage, that's how you're playing hot.
Ooh.
And then you like baited out the shield grab with the wave dash back.
I actually really like that.
Oh, that
The
sucks.
choice to like that suck. I like the choice to actually get up. I don't know if it was intentional. I want to think it is, because that's actually like so good. Because the lag that you're in from counter, knowingly that it's not going to hit, you've just like essentially you've just killed Marth.
That was such a good nair. I
Yeah.
think Question was definitely expecting Dare, so Question DI's out.
Yeah.
And because Frenzy goes for Nair, he just gets sent at like a terrible angle. Ledge dash roll, classic.
I think if Frenzy gets something sorry, not Frenzy. If Question gets something really good going, I think with like maybe two after he gets the stock, if he does, I think he can probably take this back.
Double F smash.
Let's go.
That hit was weird.
Oh,
tried to get
you
to
hate see
ledge.
it. You hate to see it. Yeah.
You hate to see that?
You hate to see that. You hate to see that. I empathise. I fucking hate when you like dare and you die off stage. It's the worst. It's the worst feeling.
That was clean.
That was clean. It was clean. Very good for Frenzy. Yeah.
It didn't even look like Frenzy has his reputation of like, oh, Frenzy's like the laser Falco, but Frenzy was kind of just like all over him.